The concept for today is the same, which is the payoffs from futures contract. Payoffs from futures contract. Now, what do you mean by payoff? Payoff is actually what we are getting, what both the parties are getting from the particular contract. And since in case of futures, in case of futures, both the parties have rights as well as the obligation. They have right as well as the obligation. That means this particular contract, it will always generates some value on the value date. Now what does it mean? बता रहा हूँ अभी. Some value on value date means in case of futures, both the parties have the right and the obligation, and we have discussed it that whenever the parties are having a profit, they will use the right, but whenever they will be having a loss, they will have to execute the contract because of the obligation. So in case of futures contract, future is a kind of a derivative contract where both the parties have the right as well as the obligation to execute the contract, and since the contract will be executed, it will always generate some value on the value date. Now that value can be positive for one party and that value can be negative for another party. One party's loss is equal to the other party's profit. So how the settlement takes place? So I told you this thing also. Settlement will be done on the basis of difference. Settlement will be done on the basis of difference of settlement price and the strike price. Now, what is this settlement price? We all know what is the strike price, the price which is mentioned in the contract on which the contract will be executed. But what is the settlement price? I told you this also, that settlement price is equal to the spot closing price of underlying asset on the value date. On the value date, or you can say on the expiry date or the value date. So the day on which the contract is expiring, the closing spot price of that particular day will be considered as spot price. We have taken the example, and I hope you all know. So whatever I have mentioned on this slide, I think everybody is clear about everything, because in the previous classes we have discussed all these things in detail with example. So now let us understand how this payoff works. So let me take one example. Show the profit or loss for Mr. A, and that is the what we say the finding out the payoff what he has got from this. So as we said that the settlement will be done by doing the by taking the cash difference. Okay, the cash difference of the strike price and the spot price of the settlement date, of the value date, of the expiry date. So strike price in this contract is 9 no yes 980. The lot size is 250. Number of lots is 3, and on value date the spot price, which will be considered as settlement price, is 974. So since he has bought the futures, that means he is in a loss because the price has gone down to the, I mean, gone below to the strike price. So in case of futures, whenever the spot price on the value date is less than the strike price, the buyer of the futures will always have a loss. So the cash difference, if we see, it is 974 minus 980, which is clearly showing a loss of 6 rupees. So one lot had 250 and he has bought 3 lots, so it is 750 shares, and loss is at 6 rupees per share. So the total loss will be 750 multiplied by 6, 4500. Whenever we do such analysis, we are trying to find out the payoffs, we are trying to find out the profit or loss, and based on these, depending on the different situations, we we draw the payoff graphs. Now how to draw it, let's check it in the another example. That there is Mr. A who takes long on July. What do we mean by long on July? That means he has bought, he is a buyer. Long means buyer, short means seller. So he has bought a July futures on XYZ. Many a times we will be using this. He has taken a long position, he has taken a short position. So we should be clear about this, that long means buyer, short means seller. So he has taken long on July futures with a strike price of rupees 990, whereas the spot price of the company is 1000. ठीक है, उस दिन की स्पॉट प्राइस मार्केट प्राइस 1000 है, लेकिन उसी दिन फ्यूचर्स कॉन्ट्रैक्ट जो है वो 990 की स्ट्राइक प्राइस पे अवेलेबल है. This 1000 rupees is given to you just for making you confused. That's it. If settlement price of XYZ on the value date happens to be anyone, मतलब whenever the contract is expiring, expiry date पे हम assume करके चल रहे हैं कि वो price इनमें से कोई भी एक है. Let's take an example that it can be 960, 970, 980, 990, 1000, 1010, 1020, 1030, 1040 and so on. So it can be anyone out of this. So we need to show the payoff graph for the buyer as well as the seller. Right, the buyer is Mr. A or seller, let's suppose कोई भी XYZ कोई भी होगा. So we need to prepare the payoff graphs for the same. So first of all, we will again same by using some table, we will find out the profit or loss under the different situation. So we have been given, let's go for the solution. Different settlement prices are given in rupees. So I'll take all those prices over here, and then I'll take the difference between settlement price and the strike price. I'll take the difference over here. Again, this will be in rupees. Okay. Then based on this, profit or loss for buyer, and then profit or loss for seller. ये कोई टेक्निकल टेबल नहीं है, सिंपल. मुझे जो भी प्लस माइनस जो भी हिसाब किताब करना था, I have taken accordingly. So the settlement prices are starting from 960. So I'll take 960, then 970, then 980, then 990, then 1000, then 1010, then 1020, then 1030, then 1040, and so on. So we'll take the difference. So what is the strike price? 990. So we'll start taking the difference, that the strike price is 990 and the settlement price is what? 960. So 960 minus 990, it will be negative 30. So difference is coming negative. So profit or loss? So there will be a loss for the buyer which is of 30 rupees. जनरली आप लोग इसको नेगेटिव में ब्रैकेट में जैसे भी लिखते हैं, यू कैन मेंशन इट, एंड द सेम अमाउंट विल बी अ प्रॉफिट फॉर द सेलर. Similarly, the next settlement price is 970, then 990, again negative 20, so the loss for the buyer and the profit for the seller. Then 980 minus 990, again negative 10, so loss for the buyer and the profit for the seller. So now we have to prepare the payoff graph, for which I'll be taking you guys to the uh, different window. So first of all, we'll be making the payoff graph for the long position for the buyer. So you can mention the heading that we are preparing the payoff graph for the buyer for the long position first. So this graph, this is not a that technical graph. We what we'll do, we have graph may we have two coordinates, x coordinate, y coordinate, negative x, negative positive y, sorry, negative x, positive x, negative y, positive y. So we have these four quadrants. So we'll use this normal graph, and what we take on the x axis, on x axis we'll take the settlement price, and on this y axis we take profit oblique loss. Right, let me take a different color. Yeah, okay. So whatever the profit or loss situations are there, we'll utilize this, we'll put it on this y axis, and whatever the different settlement prices are there, we'll take them on the x axis. Whatever the settlement prices are there, acha, this particular, this is origin, this is no profit no loss situation. So we'll put 990 over here, and whatever the prices are less than 990 will take onto the left side, on uh, the negative x side, but actually rather we should say it left hand side, and on the right of it we'll start increasing it. So 990, then we have 1000, then we have 1010, then we have 1020, we have 1030, 1040, 1050, and so on. So all these prices are there, and on the same side 990 it will be 980, then 970, then 960, then 950, 940, whatever it is, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and so on. And whatever the losses are coming over here, so we can see that 10k multiple mein sara hai, so we can take it like this. So this is the profit side, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and so on, and this will be the negative side, so negative 10, negative 20, negative 30, negative 40, negative 50, and so on. ठीक है. So अब when we check the values, so first settlement price is what? 960. ठीक है. So at 960 we are talking about the long position. Long position in the sense buyer. So buyer के केस में at 960 there is a loss or a profit. So at 960 the buyer is having a loss, so we'll take this negative 30 and this 960, so somewhere around over here. Okay, then at 970 again there is a loss of 20, so we'll take it over here. Yeah, at 980 again there is a loss of 10, at 990 no profit no loss. Then we have 1000, so from 1000 it started gaining something, so from 1000 there's a profit of 10, so we'll take it over here. थोड़ा यहाँ इसके पास ही हो गया है. Then at 1010 it is 20, then at 1030, sorry 20 it is 30, then at this it is this. So when we join all these, when we meet all these points with a straight line, we get a graph like this. Can go like this. एक point अपना थोड़ा गड़बड़ आ रहा है, but when you use the scale you'll get a perfect, all the points will be on line. Yeah, right. So this point should be here, should be here. Yeah, so all these points when we have joined them together, you'll have a graph like this. This is the payoff graph for long position. Now quickly you practice it for the seller. I think अगर आप बना रहे होंगे तो it should be like this. This will be the payoff graph for short position, which is the seller. Sorry.